Hello everyone, welcome back to the Toy Barn. My name is Darren, and this over here to my left, as always, is...
Kathy, this is here.
Alright guys, moving on. But today, we are excited to tell you that we had sales on eBay, eBay Plus, Junior, Mercari, and the only one letting us down a little bit is Poshmark. But that's alright, because I think they shut off, was it yesterday or last video? So they did good. So we'll take an every other day Poshmark, but you don't get a rest tomorrow, so I expect sales tomorrow, Poshmark. So if you're watching, come on, bring them on. But guys, today we are just going to talk about what sold. We've got 10 items roughly.
10 items over here with pending.
With pending. Now, I could be off, but I think my pending's up to 3 or 4 still.
Possibly,
maybe
yeah,
more.
I think so. I don't know exactly.
I could be wrong, guys. It's going to be 3 to 5 on deck, and I could be off. So, just take it as we know we got them, right? And I've got some that may be coming in. I've been getting offers all day long where people sending in some things and saying, hey, how about this? I say, no, how about this? Going back and forth. So those may hit. Sometimes they won't. I'm the kind of guy that I take fair offers, but if it's a ridiculous offer, I don't even really take time to do that. Especially if an item is free shipping. We take and offer free shipping to people sometimes on some items because we can. The pricing that we got the item at, we try to give people, our buyers, a little bit of a better deal and to encourage them to come back, hopefully. But at the same time, you know, we still have them fees, we still have them supplies we have to buy. I was watching a video today while I was sitting down waiting to perform in this video as it was and do it and go on about what we're talking about today. I was watching a video today and I saw a guy, man, and a fellow seller, and I like him, but I'll tell you what, I try not to get my reselling fees too high on eBay. Do you? I mean, I'm not going to go on about what the fees were, but they was over 50%. So, you know, when you're getting up to 50, well, let's just go 51% in fees, that is too high. By the time you take and pay eBay, you're hardly making anything to live.
It's true. And
you as new sellers, and this is not an attack on anyone, but this is to warn you new sellers, watch your fees.
Yep.
Watch the fees you pay. eBay, you don't have to watch fees currently on Mercari. So if you're a newer seller, I would encourage you to look at Mercari as a selling platform, as not necessarily the main, because it won't outsell eBay at this point. But you do not pay fees on Mercari. But watch those selling fees, because even on Posh, you got some pretty good fees. I mean,
10 to 15%.
10 to 15%. Is the average. I think 10's about average on it. But watch those fees, guys, because here's the thing. If you're paying 50% and you bought an item and you sold it, let's say, for 100 bucks. All right. 50% of that's going to them. You're down to 50. What did you pay for the item originally? What did you pay for the supplies to pack and ship the item? What did you pay to take and get to find the item? Was it brought to you? Did you make a special deal? Did you make a bundle offer? Did you go pick it up at a shed and buy the whole shed? I mean, there's so many ifs, ands, and buts. But the average thing you really need to think about is watch those fees that you are paying out as a seller, a reseller. Because we can all give you advice till the cows come home. But your reselling fees is what's going to make or break you as a seller. We try to keep our fees as low as humanly possible. Sometimes we'll do a few promotions, which that means your fees will go up. But we try to keep it down because, let's face it, eBay at bare minimum right now is roughly, let's just say, 15 to 17%. A lot of times people are getting up to 25%. If I did one promoted item on eBay this last week that I was taking and editing and relisting and fixing all my specifics on the right hand side and making sure my description was good and up to par, my pictures looked really, really good and sharp as best we could on 99.9% of them, they recommended on 1 or 2 items that we put out something at 26.2%. That's ridiculous. Because you're already below 75% margin after you would pay them if you follow that promoted listing. So keep an eye on those fees. Keep an eye on the promoted listings. Keep an eye on those off-site promotions if you do those, because that all counts against you guys. And at the end of the day, you're here to pay your bills, to make money, and to be able to go out and buy more stuff.
Right.
I have literally known fellow resellers that were not able to go buy more stuff and had to go out of business within 5 years because their formula got all messed up trying to do what everybody else says online. Do what works. Take your time. Don't try to be like everybody else. Just do what works and keep your budget in line. Because at the end of the day, you got to remember, you got to pay yourself, got to pay taxes, got to buy product, got to pay to put it online in the site or sites you're putting it on and pay those fees. But at the end of the day, the main goal is to make money for you and for your family. Angel, you got anything today?
I've got all kinds of great
all right,
things.
guys, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you.
All right. Hey folks, Kathy here, Madcap Toys. Happy Friday. You are back in the toy barn. I hope you're doing fantastic, that your sales have just been coming along. It's been a pretty busy day for us in the sense of, like I said, Daren said that there were a lot of dings going on. I know when he woke up this morning about 9 a.m., there was some noise happening on the apps, and things were just coming along. You know how if you go to sleep at night, you know, and all of a sudden they start putting out offers while you're sleeping. But it was great.
I was getting ready, you know, like you said, when I was getting ready to decide, hey, do I want to shave today or not? No. But actually, I was looking at getting ready to shave, but I kept getting dinged, so I went in there and looked. And it's like, man, I got to get to the post office today. Right,
so today was not a non-shave day.
Yeah.
Right, it's not even November for the note for the for the no beard or something like that they do. But
not yet, right?
But it was busy, and so it kept up, and so Daren said, hey, let's just pull the items that have to go out in the next couple of days, and those pending orders that were just came in today, we'll wait and do that on the next video and do that. And I was like, you're right, because right here, right now, we have 10 items here, and like I said, we have at least 3 or 4 pending right now that we thought we're gonna wait, and probably by this evening, at late supper to late evening, there'll probably be more.
And we're thankful for each one.
We are super thankful for each one. As Daren said, eBay, the Godfather, shut off. Madcap Toys Plus, as well as Mercari. Poshmark did do its job the last couple of days, but at least at this video, there's not any Poshmark today.
Right.
I'm sure there will. Yes. I'm sure there will be. Listing results again, the but it's not as bad. We're down to what, 400-500 items, about 545 items left. Somewhere around there. And we're done. We do have some missing that we're gonna have to go through, but we're gonna do it at a slow pace because this 3-week relisting thing has just been crazy of the mess we've had to clean up. So I'm glad we're back on it. Because of that, we did sell some old stock, and I have some that I'm going to tell you about today that sold. So it's been doing a great thing. And Daren also mentioned that it seems like we get busy when we list a few new items, maybe 5 or 10 or so. Yeah. And then we do the relit this and sell similar.
I do anywhere from 5 to 30 on average at the low end, and that's just because time and, like you said, videos and production issues like you know, shipping, boxing, doing what you have to do to process. Yeah. There's a lot of man hours involved in a lot of things.
Right. So, and he said basically it looks like that, and it's not all, this isn't gospel, right, guys? But if you list a few new items, right, and then you also do the and sell similar with it, it helps rather than just do a bunch of and sell similar.
Right.
I mean, you could still, and we have before received sales and offers just doing that without new, but it seems like it just gave us a little more of a jump, I guess, in the last day or two.
Over today, with what, now keep in mind our numbers are down, but as we're listing items, I had today 30 item offers to send out this morning, and that's what got me moving and took me from getting my shower, getting dressed, to doing office work as it was.
Right.
And then I've had like at least 2 or 3 times of 8 to 10 items I've had to send out lately. People just saying, hey, what would you take for this, or blah blah blah. I never answer that question because if you say I'll take $5, they'll offer you $3.50. I mean,
right, there's some that you just can't work with, right? It just seems like it. But as far as, like I said, the listing results for the new items, because we're not counting relist, Daren's up to 458. I'm hoping in the next couple of days, especially this weekend, because we were going to go out of town this weekend, but we decided it's probably not a good idea yet. Yeah. We're going to just hit the new listings hard. Both him and I.
Well, we're going to try to do that for the rest of the month, because we are behind this month.
Right. So that's what we're going to do. I'm hoping to maybe help him a little bit tonight, but I do have to pack this to get it on the AM. So it just depends. Yeah. Sales results, as we said, at least in the last 24 hours, it has been staying steady. I will be honest with you, in the very beginning of the week, I didn't know if we were going to be able to film four or five videos. We almost was going to scale back on Tuesday. That's honesty. Not that we didn't have sales, but there weren't as many to say, hey, you know, it wasn't enough to make it to do a video. But like I said, it has since that moment. So you just never know, right? You never know day by day. But we have been going strong. And
if we don't have a topic, we don't want to waste your time.
Right. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you bored, right? Absolutely. So, also, too, where are you at? If you're watching this video right now and you haven't done it, what are you doing? Not only do you need to subscribe to the Madcap Toys family, because we want you to be a part of us, but also on the video link description below, join the reseller community. Yep. It's a Facebook group where you can show off your stuff, talk about what you do, what you sell, anything that you use.
And what about your Whatnot group, Kathy? How's that doing?
Oh my goodness, that keeps pouring in. Now we're over 7,400 members, and we're growing to almost 8,000. Daily, am I always getting people asking to be a part of that. So it's amazing. So it's growing.
There's no fees to either of these groups.
None of this. 0, 0, 0. We want to see what you wear, what you do, what your home office looks like if you want to show it off. You don't have to.
And tomorrow, Kathy,
but you can't.
Put on a video of what you're listing this week.
Correct. So what he means is on Thursday, now you guys are going to be seeing this after the fact. Yeah. For next week. But every Thursday, I am going to put out on the reseller community Facebook group, I'm going to put a link to where you could put a store of yours, like eBay, whatever, what have you, Poshmark, Depop, etc. And then also there's going to be a second post where if you are a YouTuber and you have a YouTube channel and you do reselling, you can put one video. It could be your best one of the week or the latest one that you have in that drop down, so that way people in the reseller community can see it. So think about it, the reseller community Facebook group. The description link is in the video description below. Go ahead and join us. We want you to be a part of us as well. Also, to know that we're on all the time, you gotta hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're gonna be the first to know. And thank you so much for all of those comments. We love you very much. All right.
Especially those insightful comments, because that last video we did, I got a lot of good comments. I mean, not a million comments like some channel, because we're not that big.
We're but we're growing.
We appreciate you guys that tell us. For instance, I gave my experience, but I really appreciate everyone telling us about, you know, their own selling experience.
Yes,
about what's going
it means
on.
a lot to us, and we really enjoy. It validates, and we really enjoy what's out there, what you guys are doing, and all of that. It just makes that much more fun and more exciting, and just motivates us when you guys motivate us with what you do. So we hope to do the same. We hope to motivate you with this YouTube channel and what we do. We hope so. All right. So again, we're gonna start with. Let's start with Madcap Toys Plus, the baby store. However that. So Madcap Toys Plus almost didn't come through today. Almost didn't. But right around when I was looking for some birthday ideas for my birthday will be coming up in about 2.5 weeks. This sale popped up, so I thought it was really cool. It is from the last Target palette that we got. It's been a while since we got the Target palette. However, like I said, I still have a death pile full of stuff to need to push through before we consider purchasing more. But you know, when you go through your Target palette or any palette you buy, and you go through and go, oh, that'll sell, but that's going to take a long time. You know, how am I going to work that out? This was one of the ones that I didn't think would probably sell, and it did, right? You just never know.
Ain't that the way it always goes, though?
I found we've sold at least 3 items in the last 2 months that I was like, wow, that's sold. That's exciting. But there are other stuff that I thought, oh, that's going to just jump right out of there. Still hasn't sold yet. It's weird how this works, right, guys? As you as resellers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this was a pretty good one. Of course, it is mint. Wasn't ripped open in the store. It was on clearance. Nobody took it. It was in a pallet. We got it. This is the women's from a New Day, which is a Target brand. women's, and it's 50 D, but I think they mean 50 denier. It's like French. I don't know. Maybe a count. Not sure what that means.
Count, probably.
Oh, could be. Opaque tights for raging brown is the color. Size small, medium. Was found in the Elves tote. Going out to Alice. Hey, thanks so much, Alice. For $8.99, but there's not a plus shipping to boot because we did it free ship.
Wah. I never had to do that before.
I know. Surprise! We try to, give you stuff that's not repeat,
Something
right?
new, baby.
Something new every day. Get you spilling your coffee a little bit when you're looking at me. Free ship, and you go, why would you do free ship?
Not responsible for accidents or laughter.
Why would you do free ship? Well, here's the deal. We didn't do promoted listings on this, so promoted listings free.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. And the fees were very low. I think not even like $1.12, $1.19. And before I hit play, I knew I did this on purpose. I calculated what I put in, maybe a couple dollars or less, with all what we got in that big count. And I figured the shipping on what the weight and all that would be. And so I'm still making back what I paid plus profit. Not a lot of profit, okay? Maybe $1 or $2, if that. But it was to move because of how much we've got in the pallets, what I have new on the eBay death pile. And of course, when I get that pushed through, then I'll have room for more.
Well, I'm thinking with that count, I think that count right there costs us like $285. I could be off a little bit.
$250.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Wasn't a lot.
But we had such a count in that
we got a
pallet,
clearance
it was huge.
Target Gaylord pallet, because usually right now, and I don't know if it's inflation or the new guy just likes to kind of stuff more in his pocket. Don't know him. But it was $525 at the time that he had it out for a while. But we bought it on clearance, and they only had us pay $350. So think, $350 for that pallet, that big pallet, and with over 400 pieces in it.
485, if that's
right. 400-ish, I think it was.
400 pieces. I think I bought 2.
Yeah, you did, but this particular pallet.
Okay.
So if you do the math, that's not bad.
I can't remember what I paid for the other pallet that much.
I don't know.
$375, $425.
One was like $350, one was $375. But this particular pallet, so think about it. You're not even paying $1 per item.
Right. No, so I got well under $1 on both those pallets.
I mean, you have to pay tax and all that, but and processing fee if you use a
for
card.
Both, it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad. So that is going out to Alice in the AM. All right, so let's get on to it. I've got it all here. Let's go with Mercari because that's what pulled up. Okay, so this was a bundle. Daren talked to this particular person yesterday.
And Kathy, do we have his name? Because I told him we was going to shout him out today. Because
you're going to watch. He's watching us right now.
He might be. I told him we was going to shout it out because he's helped me on a few titles.
Okay, Vintage Viper Incorporated is what I've got here.
Yeah.
That's correct. So there's a bundle, and yes, he has been helping Daren out looking at specific G.I. Joe items to make sure they are listed correctly with correct names and all that. Again, Daren is old school with the Google Lens. He's working on that. So when I'm home, he has to say, hey, look at that. You know what I had to do today? I have to put this in. So on Google Lens, I'm trying to get some, what do you call those? Keurig coffee pods. So Daren's got a lot of Tassimo coffee that was left over from our old machine. So I was looking at it, and they didn't have on my Keurig what kind of Keurig it was. So I Google Lensed it, just took a picture of it, told me exactly what it was. So I was able to match that up with my coffee pods. Had to share that, but I Google Lens all the time. If I don't know something, I want to see what other people say it is. But anyway, so he doesn't have the Google Lens really to use a lot of times, it's just a little bit.
No, I'm just going to be honest. I do so much mass that I just rush to put them on because I got so many good people, especially on Mercari for my Joe stuff.
Right.
I don't have to go specific. I put lot 1 or lot A or whatever the number is or letter, and they'll just say, hey, I want that for my Sky Striker. I want that for my
I'm mostly around to do it anyway, except for a couple days a week, so it's not a big deal, but I usually try to help them whenever I can. This shows the Vintage Viper Incorporated. We're going to go with that. Okay. And this is the bundle. So he purchased the 1980 to 90s Hasbro G.I. Joe backpack bundle. Okay, that's this here. That's this here. See the little backpacks? I guess they go on figures, correct?
Yes, they should go. Like you got Tripwire. One of them's for him. I can't remember who the other stuff's for, but I mean, basically, I just try to put it simple and to the point.
So basically, these are kind of little backpacks that you stick into the figures, etc. All right, and he also purchased the 1985 Hasbro G.I. Joe Cobra. Is it the Trouble Bubble?
Well, it's called the
Trouble Bubble Bomb Mine. So if you can see the mine,
went to a flying
there.
Ship, basically.
So I talked to Daren. They did a good deal, and it's going out to Vintage Viper Incorporated. Hello, and it sold for, the bundle sold for $13 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot.
And I do appreciate your help.
All right. And that was not. Is that all on Mercari?
For now, I know I've got another one that I've
We do,
just
like
found.
we said, have pending orders on Mercari. Let's see. I know this was already done.
I don't know. People's going to think it's crazy, but here's the deal. I got so much of these parts from Greg. It's just the time factor, you know, on something.
And so we have 2 pending orders on Mercari. You'll see in the next videos. That's there. So we'll get off Mercari for the moment. So they're already winners, right? Winner chicken dinners. All right, and then we have a list of things awaiting shipment on eBay. I love that, guys. When you're a reseller and that happens, it's just amazing. I enjoy
3 or 4 more items.
I enjoy doing the work when you see your fruits of labor happen, right?
Thank goodness, right?
All right, this one was almost going to get off the Godfather site and go to the Kathy site, but she didn't have to, because the Godfather saved the day, took it off the shelf, and we got room for more, right?
Way to go, Papa.
That's right. Papa eBay. All right, this is I like this one. This one is a different kind of Joker with the hat. See the hat, guys? It's so cool.
I wonder if Mark Hamill voiced that character.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Let us know in the comments below if you think Mark Hamill voiced this particular Joker, the animated series. I do not know.
I don't recall.
Let us know. Honestly. Challenge us, right? 1997 new mint on card counter, The Adventures of Batman and Robin. The Joker was found on the Adam 3 shelf. Going out to Jose. Hey, Jose, thanks so much. For $12.73. I think it was like a 10 to 15% discount on that.
Which, by the way, talk about our coupon that we're offering to anyone that comes through.
Yes, we do have a coupon code. It's 15%, not 50, 15% off. There is a coupon code. I don't remember what it is, because what I did do, but just check it out in our eBay store or any of our listings on eBay, because I let them pick it, because I was just tired that day, and it was like Madcap August 24 or something like that. I don't remember it, but if you look at our listings in our eBay store, you'll see it on mostly every listing we have.
Should be at the top of the listing.
The only thing that we didn't put it on was coins and some trading cards, things like that were just $5 or under. We didn't bother with those. All right, next up, I did not know until after we sold it, which is fine, because it sold for a very good price, that this was a variant stone protector. So we have several stone protectors. So if you're interested in those, we do have like 5 or 6 in our stores right now listed.
And that's all that's left that we know of.
But this one, yes, but this one is a variant, which I did not know it was more of the uncommon. So this is the 1992 from Ace Novelty Stone Protectors Chester Collector action figure, was found in the turtle tote. Going out to Miguel. Thank you so much, Miguel. For $10. So Daren had it roughly, I think, on here for about $14.95. So Miguel asked for 10, he got 10, right? Going out to you in the AM. Thank you so much. And next up we have, we're selling, and guess what? He may ask me, I don't know. But this is after this I have one more large left, and that's it. And then I have them in small and medium. So I'm getting down to the point where I'm almost out of these.
It's almost that time.
Maybe 5 more of these Wyomings, and I'm gone. It's gone completely. And these are nice. You know, anybody that loves the Wyoming Cowboys or lives in the state of Wyoming and really wants to wear this, or maybe was from there and lives somewhere else. From Rivalry Threads, and this is mint with tag. 91 Wyoming Cowboys Classic Men's Hoodie Sweatshirt, brand new with tag, size large. And they took advantage of that discount code. And it sold for $15.99, which is great. Because if they would have bought it in store, they would have had to pay $34.99.
You got basically what, a third? Roughly a third.
About
just put down there. Yeah.
Again, Daren and I did not pay that. We paid $2.50 for this each one. So think about it. It's just wonderful what you can do and how you can sell things. It's beautiful. Going out in the AM. And then Daren went to a yard sale about a month ago, I think. And he wants us to come back in September. September is almost coming, right? And I can't believe it flew by that fast, Daren. Oh my goodness. And he had a lot of these crossover comics.
I always get those.
And this is one of them, and I thought, that's cool. And then we started finding more and more with this guy. And
I thought I was going to spend $50. I ended up spending like $400. So
it was crazy. It was crazy. Wow. My fault. I was the one that found it on the GPS. But no, it was a good thing. It was a good thing. It was a good thing. All right, so 2022 from IDW Comics, Boom Studios, Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Who would have thought?
Well, Godzilla would win.
Right, but who would have thought that would be a crossover of the two, right?
Yeah.
And this was a variant cover A. It was found in the shed, and it sold for $6.98. Beautiful. Yeah, there was quite a few of those different crossovers that Daren had. It has still. So
I've got Godzilla crossing with quite a few people actually, and Power Rangers and Turtles.
This came from a retail arbitrage. I went and found some clearance. This was probably about 3 or 4 months ago. I went on a clearance run, and this was one of them. And this was a re-list. And yeah, then because of that, it's sold, right? So sometimes, and so similar helps you sell some old stock for sure. Power Rangers, Dino Fury, Tricera, Blade Zord, and Stego Spike Zord action figure was found on the Jordan shelf, and they took advantage of the 15% off coupon code. And this one is going out to Jamie. Hi there, Jamie. Thanks so much. For $18.99.
That's a good deal.
100%. Not only got what I paid for it, but got 100% back. Thank you so much for that. Beautiful. Going out to you in the AM. And this one is next time. And then we have this one here, a coin. Look at that, yeah. We got one more after this, and then we're done with that. And we have the pending orders. I had to go fishing for what I had on here or not. This one actually showed up today, but it actually was scheduled to go out on the 9th, so I was like, you know, we better get this one out. 1936 S, and S is for San Diego. San Francisco. See, I gotta get sharp on that again.
I'm gonna have to test you on this.
1930, and I'll test you on insurance, buddy.
Yeah, I'll pass.
All right, I'll give him a Medicare test, see how that works. All right. He's learning though. 1936 S Buffalo Nickel Extra Fine was found in Coin Album 6, and it really was.
Yeah.
Going out to Glenn. Hey there, Glenn. Thank you so much. For $4. So Daren only had 67 cents more on it, but Glenn got I think it was like a 10% discount, so not too bad. Going out Glenn in the AM.
Stuff it makes you want to drink, dude.
Right.
Yeah. Medi. What else? WellCare. Anthem,
just all these carriers
everything.
And all this stuff about stuff you have to learn when you're turning 65.
Through your spill, I can repeat that spill.
That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. I'm sure the folks out here though will know my spiel when I first come on and do the
and your little hand motions.
And my hands and motions. Hey, it's good, you know. YouTube likes it, right? Yeah. All right, and then lastly, for the moment, we have more pending orders, just not on this video. Daren put him in a cage when he was in our Bedford store, so I'm going to have to show him a little upside down so you can see, because you can't really see him standing there.
I did that to keep him from getting dusted.
I think he got these, and they took a bunch of these to the store, our Bedford store, and he got a good deal. He got a lot of them, not a lot, but a lot. We have one more left, and I think he's gray with brown, long brown ears.
Yeah, I think we've sold them all, but that
one in the back, yeah. And then this one here is going out. Pound Puppies. This is another thing. This was an end sale similar, and I fixed the picture, got it a little brighter, but I also fixed the picture and got it more together, right? Cropped it up. And yeah, within a day and a half it sold. Can you believe that? It's amazing. Amazing what you can do. Vintage 1985. Vintagey. Here is 7-inch mini baby pound puppy, white brown with short ears. Found on the model shelf back there. Going out to Julie. Hey there, Julie. Thank you so much. For $6.79 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. And just looking at a curiosity. Let's see here.
You want me to get the other one?
You want to show off the other one?
Sure.
So yeah, just out of curiosity, they only, I think they got like a 10% discount. And also, too, guys, there is a little bit of a slight water stain. So these are used; they weren't brand new, and so that's probably why we were selling them so little. And yeah, I believe I put used but in good shape, slight stain on back of plush as shown in photo. So I did my due diligence and made sure that that was in the listing and written out there.
Okay, here he is. He looks really good.
You got the other one? This is so vintage. I love it.
Swept off.
And when I ship that, I'm going to take it right out of the plastic, guys. I'm not going to keep it in there. We just did that for our store that we had.
Yeah, we don't
and
want
there is the other one. So this is the one that we have left, and that's all of the pound puppies that we have. We used to have some well, I have one in my collection that is a reissue, but it's one that I had in 1985.
Do we still have any from Barry?
I don't know. That is a good question. I really don't know. I mean, whatever happens in whatever is in our eBay death pile is a big question mark at this point, right? But yeah, that is all for what is going out in this next AM. And like I said, again and again, we have like 3 or 4 more pending.
Right.
So we're going to be getting those and gathering those for the next time. But do you have anything else to share right now?
No, I'm good today.
He is good
It's
today.
rain. We got to get moving.
We're gonna get going. A lot cooler in here than it was the day before. I'll tell you that. It's supposed to get even cooler this weekend. So guys, we're just gonna get this packed up and get this ready for tomorrow's post office. But until next time, bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.